Good morning, and I should say good afternoon to you. Fair warning, I am recording this in the morning, but none of this information will actually change by the time you hear it this afternoon. So I first of all want to introduce myself, apologize for why I'm not going to be there with you this afternoon, and then explain a little bit about why I'm excited to have the opportunity to talk to you, even if it's in this video recording, and what I hope we have to offer you. So my name is Laura Merrifield Wilson. I'm an assistant professor of political science here at UND, and I'm also the assistant director for fellowships in the Strain Honors College. And what that means is essentially my role is to help you as students, and it's not just honor students, but of course they're a large target for us, find these nationally competitive awards, these scholarships that can help pay for graduate school, for international travel, for research projects you're already working on, and help you find those, help you apply for those, help you work with a faculty advisor on those, and hopefully be successful in earning some of these. Some of the names that stand out, if you're familiar with the Fulbright or a Truman, a Goldwater, we have the Marshalls and the Rhodes. There are a number of these what we call nationally competitive awards. And so my role here at the university is to help meet with you one-on-one, figure out what your interests are, your strengths are, what your future ambitions are, and help find a couple of programs that work for you, see if there's something you're interested in applying for, and then help you through that process. So I did say I wanted to explain why I won't be here today. I'm a part of UND Votes. It's part of my student organization. And we were originally scheduled to go to an elementary school 2 weeks ago, but if you don't remember, that's when President Trump came to town, and so we were canceled. We had to reschedule for this afternoon. And so I will be speaking, as you listen to this, to about 100 fourth graders. And I'm a little scared that they won't listen, but it's an important outreach, and so I'm really sorry I couldn't be there. But speaking to you is really important to me too. So I'm hopeful that as you watch this and listen to it, you see what we have to offer, and hopefully you consider reaching out to me. So for nationally competitive awards, I mentioned some of those names, the Fulbrights, the Trumans, the Marshalls, the Goldwaters, whatever it might be. But these are things that, as the name implies, are nationally competitive. So there are people across the country applying for these. And what they usually look for are students that are very bright, so academically high GPA is really important, that they have research experience and probably also ambition, and that they're interested in making a difference. There's some sort of social commitment. And with those three things, as someone who is already a research fellow, I can assure you that you're bright enough, your GPA should be good, you obviously are already working on research, and hopefully if you like it, if you're enjoying it, then you might have a research interest in the future, something to make a difference with whatever it is that you're working on. So with that, you would be a great candidate for some of these nationally competitive awards. And what I want to recommend that you do is visit our website. We have one at UND here, and that's the und.edu/fellowships. So again, it's und.edu/fellowships. Really easy. Nationally competitive awards seemed way too long to put as a website address. So it's just und.edu/fellowships. And there you can find a little bit more information about different events that we put on, different ways that you can get involved or understand what's out there. And I would recommend, if it looks interesting to you, to email me. And I'd love to set up a meeting. What we do are these what we call individual consultations. And so you and I will meet, we'll sit down for about half an hour. Sometimes it's longer, sometimes it's shorter, but basically describe what your background is, what you're doing research on right now, what your interests are. And I realize as younger students, you might not know exactly what you want to do when you graduate. And it's perfectly fine. I advise seniors right now who are getting ready to graduate in December, and they don't know exactly what they want to do. There's no pressure on that, but just to think about these kind of opportunities. And you and I would discuss this, and then we'd look for some things that might be good fits for you. The reason I'm excited to talk to you in this particular group is because you are younger. And so a lot of times I meet with people who are seniors, and there are a lot of great awards out there that had application deadlines that already passed, or they needed people who are juniors, going to be seniors, and so they're too old. They've already passed that. As people who are freshmen and sophomores, you're at prime time to start thinking about these, and especially if we can meet and say, hey, you're a freshman, but nonetheless, if we say this is something maybe junior year we'd be looking forward to, it's never too early to start thinking about this. And my guess, based on my experience working with students, at least this semester even, has been you probably don't know about all the cool opportunities that are out there. And so part of my job is to help connect you with different things you may have never even heard of, but could give you a lot of money in terms of research. They could pay for graduate school in terms of research. You could do international study and traveling abroad. And there's a lot of opportunities out there. And these are nationally competitive because they are really important, but they're also looking for great students. And I definitely think we have that potential on campus. So again, as I leave you with my last little pitch, I want to say I encourage you to look at these nationally competitive awards. Go to our website, that's und.edu/fellowships. Email me. I haven't shared this with you yet, but my email is L as in Laura, M as in Merrifield, and then Wilson, Wilson. That's LM Wilson @und.edu. And I hope that we can set up an appointment if this sounds even vaguely interesting. There is no pressure, there's no commitment. If we come in, we talk, and you say, not interested, no worries. I appreciate getting the opportunity to get to know you a little bit better. If you think you might be interested, this would be something worthwhile to consider. And it doesn't have to just be this semester. We could, if you say, I'm really swamped, but maybe I'll do something next semester, shoot me an email. I am planning things already for January and February, and I would love to get you involved. So I want to thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this. Please feel free to email me if you want to set up an appointment. I would love to meet with you one-on-one for these individual consultations. And again, that's lmwilson@und.edu. Check out our website, und.edu/fellowships. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday and have a good Thanksgiving. Finish out the semester strong and have the best of your fall semester here at UIndy.